guys, what's going on, and welcome to a brand new video. This is going to be your review, of course, of the Leeds United 3, Chelsea 1 as we win at Ellen Road, which pushes us outside the relegation zone for now. It might change tomorrow if West Ham win, but they're against Man United, and I have a feeling that Man United will probably win that game, just because of the way they've been playing recently. So we could be out the relegation zone at the end of this game. But what a win. What a win against Chelsea. Massive win. World champions. Who? Yeah? World champions who? Yeah, 3-1 Leeds United. What a performance from everyone out there. And I am a believer in the 3-5-2 now. Okay, I'm a believer now. I'm a believer in this formation that is going to work. And I'm saying we're not going to use it all the time. But hey, adapting, switching in different games to different formations when we need to. Maybe you start with a 3-5-2. Then you change to the 4-3-3 if we need to switch it out. You know, we need to switch a bit. But yeah, performance-wise, this game, brilliant. Everyone, Biol. I mean, we'll get into the performances after we talk about the goals. Let's talk about the goals. First goal, 6 minutes in. Right before the corner was taken, I was talking about how it's harsh on Gruev to not start and Stack starting. And I was like, well, Gruev's free kicks were very good and corners were very good against City. So I hope that Stack is on them today. I hope he's on it today. And then, as I said that, it gets whipped in. Biol, great movement from Biol to run into the box. Big header, 1-0 lead inside 6 minutes. And just like a lot of games we have played, you know, recently especially, we score early on, and you're kind of thinking, is it going to be a same old where we score early on, but then in the end, we just lose anyway? Well, then the performance after that, it felt like it was all Leeds United. This first half felt like it was all Leeds United. We were all over Chelsea in that first half. They didn't really get a sniff, in my opinion, in that first half. And then Tanaka, what a goal that is. You know, we win the ball back with Bogle. Bogle plays into Tanaka. I thought he curled it. He didn't curl it at all. He just smashed it right in the corner, outside the box. Beautiful finish in the back of the net. And we're 2-0 up at halftime. We're in dreamland. You're thinking, oh, let's just make sure we continue to play well the way we're playing. Because at the stage at halftime, we're all over them. Everything seems to be going our way. I didn't feel like Chelsea had really a sniff in the first half. They might have had like one chance, but it just felt like all Leeds United in that first half. We were all over them. The second half start, and you're hoping that we continue how we play in the first half. You know, Chelsea then got the upper hand early on. They did make 2 subs at halftime, and recently when teams have made subs, normally the substitute scores. And that happened again because Neto came on for Esteval, who Esteval got absolutely marked out the game. He got rattled. He got a yellow card. He got rattled. And yeah, so he came off for Pedro Neto. Gusta also came on for Babadashil. And then Neto scores from a Gittins cross. And, I mean, the goal, I'm going to say Goodmanson, what are you doing? There's 2 people. Goodmanson, what are you doing? He just let it bounce past him for Neto just to hit it in. And if you watch Perry's goalkeeping, he doesn't put his hands to the side to try and save it like that. He just whacks one arm at it. Like, he just whacks one arm at it, trying to just, you know, swipe it out the goal. I don't know what he's doing. He has to, you know, put both hands there. He just swiped at it with one hand. Like, it looks lazy, in my opinion, what he's tried to do. Just lazy trying to whack it out. But yeah, Leeds United then 2-1. You're thinking, oh, God, here we go. They then made another couple of subs. You know, when he came on, I said, he's going to score, you know, back from injury. And, of course, I'm talking about Cole Palmer. Of course, he came on for Delap. And then Garnacho came on for Gittins. I'm like, Palmer's going to score this game, isn't he? He's coming off the bench. It just feels like coming back from injury, Palmer's going to score, isn't he? Then we made our subs in the 67th minute. And I want to give credit to Fark in the timing that he made his substitutes. I thought we should have made it a bit early because after they made their subs, they were kind of on top of us for a little bit. They were on top of us, and it just felt like we need to make some subs earlier because I felt like they were on top of us the whole second half until we made the subs, really. Until we made them, it was just all Chelsea. Then Okafor comes on for Mecha, who Mecha played well. Unlucky not to have a goal with a very good finish, by the way. A very good finish, but DCL was offside. From the cross across where he heads it back across. Like, the shot was brilliant the way he finished it. He had a chance earlier, easier than that one-on-one, and he hit it straight at the keeper. You know, he hit it straight at Sanchez. Probably should have scored that in the form he's in. You probably thought he would score that, but yeah, he doesn't. But yeah, then we go 3-1 up. I mean, Okafor, can we give him credit? Fark makes the sub in the 67th minute, 72nd minute. Okafor, press. Gets to the ball before Sanchez hits it. It goes under Sanchez, and DCL will never score an easier goal in his life. Tap in, bang, we're 3-1 up. And then the rest of the game, it felt like Chelsea then they kept coming at us, but we kept just dealing with them so easily. They're dealing with it so easily. Of course, then they brought Marguerite on for Santos. And then after that, we brought on Pirro and Justin for Bogle and DCL. But yeah, I thought the performance was really good. Of course, then at the end, Bornau comes on. Bornau exists, by the way. Bornau comes on. I mean, Premier League debut, as in conceded a goal. brilliant. I mean, the performance from everyone, I thought it was a brilliant performance, but let's get into player ratings. We'll start with Perry. I'm going to give him a 6. I feel like I'm going to probably give him the lowest rating just because for the goal, he's poor for the goal. I think he's had a good performance, right? I think he was actually good. His distribution was poor. Later on, his distribution started to be poor. He started to just boot it out multiple times. You know, his distribution wasn't good. As I said, for the goal, I think he should do better. And yeah, I don't think he was amazing, but he wasn't terrible. Like, he wasn't bad. Like, he made a couple of good saves as well. But it's just that goal and the way we conceded it. But yeah, Perry, I thought was good. Good performance from him. I'm going to give him a 6. Next up, we'll go with Strauch. I thought Strauch actually played all right. I thought he had a good performance. Of course, being the left-sided of the back three, I think that fits him well because he's a fast centre-back. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Just think he did his job well. He probably should have scored, to be honest. I mean, last season, we were talking about how, oh my gosh, Strauch's amazing in the air. He always heads it on target. You know, his headers are normally great, and Rodon's the one that couldn't head the target. Well, a ball comes across the box, and you're thinking, once it hits Strauch's head, you're like, oh my god, it's in the back of the net, because how clinical he was last season when he did get a header. But yeah, he didn't score. I mean, it almost went on to DCL for a tap-in as well, that chance. But yeah, it was unfortunate, but he should do better with that header. He should have hit the target, and I thought he would the way he did play last season with that. But yeah, 6.5 for me. Jacobiol, my man of the match. Brilliant. He just headed every single thing away, got the opening goal with great movement, and then winning the header in the box. Beautiful stuff from Bio. I thought it was a very good performance from him as well, as I said. And yeah, my man of the match, I'm going to give him a 9. I thought he was absolutely incredible on that pitch. I thought he was amazing. And yeah, in this back three, he worked perfectly. I thought he looked fast. He actually looked pacey as well. Like, he looked like he had some pace on him in this game. I don't know where that pace was when he was playing in a two-back, playing in a back two. I don't know where that pace went because he was actually fast in this game. I'm sweating right now, by the way, boys. But yeah, he was very good. I'm going to give him a 9. Rodon, again, thought he was good. I'm going to give him a 7. Very good performance from Joe Rodon. He does the things that we all expect from him. Good tackling, wins the ball, heads the ball away, and just an all-round good performance from Joe Rodon. And then we go to the midfield. Well, we'll go to the fullbacks first, I guess. Jayden Bogle, of course, getting an assist in this game, of course. He got the assist, of course, for the Tanaka goal where he won it, and then it went into Tanaka and he scored. Overall, Bogle, I thought he played all right. I thought it was actually a good performance from Jayden Bogle. There was a couple of chances where, crossing-wise, he probably could have done a bit better with his crossing, but performance-wise, I thought he was good. Going to give him just a 6.5. I thought it was just a good performance. Goodmanson on the other side we thought was just a bit better than Bogle. Good performance from Goodmanson. Thought he was really good defensively, attacking-wise, always looking dangerous. Even though Bogle got an assist and Goodmanson did it, I think Goodmanson was a bit better than Bogle, but both of them were good. I'm going to give Goodmanson a 7. Then you go to the midfield three. Ampadu was brilliant in this game. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was really good. Good performance in the DM position. You know, leading the team. If you were watching the game, of course, after the second goal, you saw him grab all the players and tell them, calm down, like, stay focused. We got to stay focused. And that's, like, good leadership from him. And I thought performance-wise, again, I thought he was brilliant. I thought great tackling, as I said, just blocking everything, good tackles. He went on a couple of runs, He was taking the mick out of them at the end, really, and a really good performance from him. I'm going to give him an 8, as I said. The next two, we'll go with Tanaka first. Very good performance. Got a goal, of course. Good goal. He does a lot of the good pressing work. He does the pressing work very well. Going to give him a 7.5. Thought he wasn't as good as Ampadu, but I still thought it was a very good performance from Tanaka. He did the pressing, as I said, very well. He wins the ball back at times. Does well to get past players and starts attacks where we can create from. And I thought performance-wise, he was really good. Then you go on the other side, you got Anton Stack, who got the assist for the first goal. Great corner. Thought his set pieces for the whole game was pretty good. I thought performance-wise, he was good. Going to give him a 7. Good performance. I thought it was harsh on Gruev to be dropped for this game, as I said. And I still feel like it was harsh because I think he was very good against Man City. But even though that, I thought Stack was brilliant. I thought Stack was a very good performance. And he had to play well. Like, dropping Gruev after that performance against City, he had to play well. But yeah, good performance from him. Next up, I said 7, right? Stack 7. If I didn't, I'll say 7. I might have said 7.5, either way. I'll say 7. I'll say 7. Next up, we'll go to the two strikers. Now, Lucas Mecha. I thought he had a good performance. I thought Mecha played well. Hold up play-wise, thought it was good. As I said, he got a goal, which was ruled out for offside because DCL was offside from when he flicked it back across. And the way Mecha scored that goal, the way he turned and smashed in the top corner was brilliant. And of course, as I said earlier, not even that long before that, I'm pretty sure. It wasn't that long before that, probably like 5 minutes, maybe a bit longer before that. Mecha had an easier chance one-on-one where the ball got crossed in and probably should have scored then. But yeah, good performance from Metcha. I thought he played well. I thought he led the line well with DCL. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. Thought he was good up front. Does the whole play very well. And then we go to DCL. I mean, wins the headers, wins the flick-ons. He is annoying at times still, and we like I know that. I know he's annoying at times. I get annoyed with him a lot because I still don't think he's amazing. I don't rate him. I don't really rate him. But what he does well in this system, especially, is the flick-ons, like winning the headers, flicking it on. But yeah, you know, took his goal. I mean, he had to be in the position. Good to be in that position to get the scrappy tap in. Good performance I thought he had. I'm going to give him a 7. As I said, I'm not his biggest fan. I still don't rate him as highly as some fans do. I still think people cope with that signing of like, oh my God, he's amazing. Oh my God, he's been very good. He's had a good start to the season for us. Hopefully that continues and hopefully he doesn't get injured because I think him up top is actually, like, he's been very good up top in the system that we're playing, especially right now in the 3-back with the 2 up front because of his flick-ons. That's what he's there for. He's there to win the flick-ons, and Metch is there probably to put in the back of the net because I think he's the better finisher, which I think most people would probably agree with that if you say he's the better finisher. But yeah, so I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he was good. Maybe I might be a bit harsh and maybe I should give him a 7.5. But as I said, we had to be there for the tap-in. Did well. Overall in the game, wins the flick-ons, does that job well. And yeah, that's going to be my review. I mean, 3 points out the relegation zone. That's all we could have asked for. We're out the relegation zone at least till tomorrow. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.